You know that moment your dog runs to the door when you get home? Tail going crazy, eyes lit up, like you just returned from war. Most people see that and think, we're good, we're solid. But here's what nobody talks about. Dogs don't always show you when something's wrong. They can't text you. They can't pull you aside and say, hey, that hurt. They just absorb it quietly. And the bond you think is unbreakable, it bends slowly without you ever noticing. So let's talk about it. Because some of the things you do every single day, out of habit, out of stress, out of just not knowing, are doing real damage. And one of them is going to hit you harder than you expect. The yelling thing, your dog knocks something over, again, you've cleaned it up 100 times, so you lose it for a second. Voice raised, hands gesturing, the whole thing. They freeze, ears flat, body low, that look in their eyes. You probably thought, good, they know they did something wrong, but that's not what happened. Your dog doesn't speak your language, they speak tone. And a raised voice doesn't say stop that to a dog's brain. It says danger is here. Their nervous system goes into full survival mode. Learning stops completely. They're not thinking about what they did wrong, they're just trying to figure out if they're safe. Do that enough times and something in them quietly shifts. They still listen, but it's not because they trust you anymore, it's because they're scared not to. There's a difference, and it matters enormously. The walk thing. You take your dog outside, their absolute favorite part of the day, and your eyes are glued to your phone the entire time. Think about what that walk means to them. Every fire hydrant is breaking news. Every patch of grass is a whole conversation. They want to experience it with you. They look back while they're trotting along the sidewalk, and you're somewhere else entirely. Over time, they stop looking back as much. Not because the walk got boring, because their person stopped showing up for it. 10 minutes of real presence, phone in your pocket, eyes forward, changes the entire energy of that walk. They feel it immediately. Taking their stuff. Your dog is completely locked in on a chew toy. You want their attention, so you just grab it. Seems like nothing, right? To them, you just confirm something they were afraid of. The things I love can disappear at any moment. That thought, once it takes root, turns into guarding behavior. Toys get dragged under the bed, chews get hidden in corners, some dogs get snappy around their belongings because anxiety has replaced security. The fix is so simple it almost feels like cheating. Trade with them, offer something better, let them make the choice and give the original thing back. That one small habit completely rewires how safe they feel around their own stuff. The rules that keep changing. Your puppy does something ridiculous and she grabs a sock, jumps on the couch, makes you laugh, and you let it go because honestly, it's kind of adorable. But the next morning, you're running late and exhausted and they do the exact same thing and you snap at them. Here's what just broke inside their head. They didn't think, oh, they're having a rough morning. They thought, I genuinely cannot figure this person out. Dogs can't read your moods the way another human might. When the rules keep moving, they don't adapt. They freeze up. They become anxious, hesitant. They start watching you nervously instead of just enjoying being near you. Consistency isn't about being strict. It's about being readable. Your dog just needs to know what the world looks like today. Now, the one people always argue about, hugging them. Every single time this comes up, the comments are full of my dog loves hugs. And some dogs genuinely do. Some dogs lean into it, close their eyes, practically melt. Those dogs exist, but here's what most owners don't. Realize, hugging isn't in a dog's emotional vocabulary. The closest thing in canine body language to being wrapped up tight is being pinned down during a fight. So when you throw your arms around your dog, watch them. Really watch them. Not how you feel in the moment. Watch them. Do they stiffen up, look away, go very, very still? That's not relaxation. That's tolerance. And there's a version of your dog that loves you deeply and is quietly enduring something uncomfortable every time you express that love. If they push into you, loosen up, breathe slowly, you're probably fine. But if they just wait for it to be over, that's them telling you something. And ignoring it over and over quietly erodes the trust they have in you, punishing them after the fact. You walk through the door. There's trash everywhere. You call them over with that voice. They come to you slowly, head low, the classic guilty face, and you think they know. They don't. If more than about 30 seconds have passed since whatever happened, they've moved on completely. That guilty expression, it's not guilt. It's a stress response to your body language. They see you tense and upset and they mirror it back to you. They have zero idea why you're like this right now. So, from their perspective, the person they love most in the world is sometimes just randomly angry for no reason, with no warning. That is one of the most destabilizing things a dog can experience in a home they're supposed to feel safe in. Waking them up. They're curled up somewhere, looking absolutely perfect and peaceful, and you just have to touch them. But being startled awake is disorienting for a dog in a way that's hard to overstate. For a split second, they don't know where they are. They don't recognize you. Their instincts fire before their brain catches up. This is especially true for rescues, former strays, shelter dogs, any dog that didn't grow up in a calm, predictable environment. The startle reflex can trigger a snap. And one moment like that, one accidental bite, can change the dynamic between you two for months. Let them wake up on their own. Let them find you. They will, forcing them into social situations. Your friends are over. Your dog is objectively the greatest dog in the world. You want everyone to know this. So you coax them out from wherever they've retreated to and pull them into the center of everything. But look at their body. Tail tucked, ears back, trying to disappear into the wall. Forcing a nervous dog into an overwhelming situation doesn't help them get over it. It teaches them that overwhelming situations keep happening anyway. The fear doesn't shrink, it calcifies. Let them watch from across the room. Let them come forward on their own terms. One calm interaction with one patient person does more for a shy dog than a room full of well-meaning strangers ever will. Using the crate as a punishment. The crate is supposed to be their safe place, their den, the one corner of the house that is entirely and unconditionally theirs. But the moment you start sending them there when you're frustrated, even over something small, even when they didn't actually do anything wrong, that's over. Now, every time you point at the crate with that energy, they hesitate at the door because they've learned going in there means something bad happened, even when it didn't, even when you just need them settled for a bit. Dogs remember the emotional history of spaces, and once a place feels like punishment, it takes a very long time to feel like safety again. Pushing away their love. Your dog races to the door when you walk in, full body, everything they have, and you're on a call or carrying groceries or just completely done with the day. So you push them away, not now, in that tone. Here's what you don't realize you're teaching them. Every time you push back when they reach toward you, every sigh, every brush off, every not now, they file that away. They're watching how you respond to their love. And slowly, almost imperceptibly, they stop offering it as freely. You can actually train a dog to stop greeting you at the door, to stop bringing you their toys, to just sit across the room and watch you instead of running to you. A study out of the University of Helsinki looked at thousands of dogs and found that 70% showed consistent signs of anxiety, even in homes that were, by every measure, loving. The way we express love doesn't always land the way dogs need it to. Your dog isn't being annoying when they jump on you. They're telling you they missed you in the only language they have. And if you keep turning away from that language, one day they'll go quiet. Getting that closeness back is possible, but it's slower work than losing it was. Your dog doesn't hold grudges, they're not keeping score, but they carry feelings. And every single thing on this list, you can fix it. Starting with the next moment you're with them. Put the phone down, get on the floor, let them come to you. That's where it starts.